Hey, what's up? Is another episode of Watch You Strappin. These are not watch reviews, they're just quick wash check of the day with um, showcasing this uh, aftermarket strap of some sort on my watch. Just for fun, whenever I got time. It's actually about 10 past 10 p.m. And I guess I better do it now. It's a good time. Hands are in good position. And this is my what is this? I believe it's the SBDC 111. Yeah, this is the green Willard, and this is one of the original. So let me just clean this up real quick. It's one of the original colors that the kind of the smaller, slightly smaller Willard reissues came in. Captain Willard, that is. Originally there was a black, and then there's this green one, and this one always stuck with me, and eventually I got it. I mean, there's been a lot of fine uh, dial variations and colors combinations since then, and some really nice ones out there actually, and they're all pretty much worthy of to be in a collection. And it's hard to recommend one. They all, just whatever you colors in particular that you like. But for me, it's being that it's has some sort of military history. It's not a military watch like an official, something that was adopted by military forces. I mean, officially, but unofficially, they were very popular during the Vietnam War era. And I should do my video on like the three Vietnam War era watches that I personally like that were not military. They're non-military watches, but they were favored by the military as their choice to purchase personally and wear out in the field and combat and whatever. But anyways, yeah. So today, I'm back on this, and it's been running pretty great. As some of you may know, I had some issues with the 6R35 movement, and that has been personally remedied by myself by doing a movement swap. And yes, I don't care what you say, but the 4R35 has been running way better than my 6R35 movement. But that's just me. And just to be clear, on that previous video and even here, I mean, if you like that movement and it's been working out for you, that's great. I'm not trying to bash it or say that it's no good. I mean, yes, I have said that, but for me, I want to specify for myself, it hasn't been the most pleasant experience. It's been 50-50. My SBDC, is it 015? I can't even remember. It's been so long ago. The cappuccino gilt dial that I had. Look back in a couple of videos, several videos back actually. That was a good watch. It started out crappy, but after I regulated it, when I eventually got it open to do that, it was actually one of my most accurate watches. Not sure, I still can't to this day know why I actually sold it. I should have kept it. But anyways, but this one is I think the only other watch that I had is the 6R35, and it also ran like a dog, not in a good way. And even tried to regulate it. It couldn't save it. It was just really super erratic and really needs like an overhaul, which I was not prepared to part the watch with and lose time on wrist and spend money, probably more than I want to have somebody take it apart and clean it and get it back together and regulate it and all that stuff. It was much easier for me to just do that movement swap, and it's been working because I knew it would work. Because the 4Rs are very, very solid, and I don't really care about the power reserve because it doesn't matter to me. I don't have the watch off and back on soon enough before the power runs out anyways, even with roughly 3 days with the 6R35 with 70 hours. It's actually a little bit less than that, but yeah, so it wouldn't even matter. And if the watch is not accurate anyways, it still really doesn't matter because you still have to hack it and reset it anyways. And when you're at it, you might as well just wind it up, or even by picking it up again, you start to wind it again. But the main thing is you have to reset it. And so if you have to go through all those things, then higher power reserve is pretty much useless in my opinion. But anyways, back to the watch. This is on and the strap. This is on I have to look up the model number. It'll be in the description. I don't keep track of the strap parts number, but this is basically should be the same one that are used on the Marine Master 300s. Specifically, at least in the description when I got it, they say it's the ones that the SBDX001 and 003 use. And I looked it up, and indeed it looks just like this. This, as you will see, actually has a rubber keeper. I've seen some images where they still have like some of them have like the metal keeper like you see on most rubber straps from a lot of the modern Seikos, Prospex divers. They have that metal keeper, which looks kind of nice, but in actuality, I don't think it works as well. The rubber keepers would have been better, and I'm glad that this came with that instead. But this is genuine Seiko parts, and it's around $45 or so, which I don't think is too bad. At first, when you get it, it feels like it's kind of a bit stiff and wouldn't be comfortable. And but once you strap it on, at least when I strap it on, and you just give it a time for it to just, warm up and just settle in on your wrist, it's fine. I've never felt, I wore this the whole day today and working and whatever, and I've never felt that it was irritating or too stiff or too tight or oddly, had some weird stress points on it, because sometimes if a rubber strap is too stiff, it kind of bows out or compresses some areas differently, and can be not a comfortable experience. But I didn't get that with this. It's actually pretty comfortable, and considering I felt like it was a bit stiff, and it is kind of, but I just think once you have it on wrist, it just kind of works out. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Originally I was going to use this on my SBDC111. This is a chronograph. Somebody showed me an image when I posted my watch up, where a strap wasn't this strap, but something, and then he kind of suggested someone else who had a similar watch, and I'm pretty sure he showed it on this strap, and it actually looked kind of good on it. Yes, that's a chronograph, like a motorsports theme, and this is like a vintage, a diver theme, but somehow it works. It didn't look odd for me, and it actually looked kind of cool, so that's why I always had it in my head to try to pick one of these up, and I finally did. And I'm pretty sure this should be the same thing, because I remember that these waffle pattern, it's not like a waffle as much as it's like a small pyramid sticking out here. But I remember I had that, and then this break here, and then another, and it continues here. And the way this strap is, channeled or ribbed, I guess, going down along this way. So I'm pretty sure it was that. I don't think it was like the full like waffle strap, which doesn't have this it's not really accordion, but this section here, it's just like straight with all these kind of waffle or pyramid shapes all going all the way through. And I don't think it has this pattern on it. I think it just goes all the way through, and then the rest of it's maybe smooth, if I recall correctly. I don't know. This would be pretty cool if they ever made this in this similar green. I know I can get the other style with the waffle strap that doesn't have this part. It's like what I described. I think you can get those in green from Uncle Seiko or somewhere else that sells something similar. That's about it. Yeah, this watch wears really good. I'm really glad I picked it up. It's just the screen just looks so good. It's not an exact match, but it's okay. It's just tonally, it just looks really good to me. Anyways, and especially if you're into that green dial or watch trend, which I really wasn't, but if I was to do one, I kind of prefer this kind of green that's more subdued and more military looking than like something that's really bright and vibrant. That's just me. Maybe I might, my opinions on that might change later down the line, but yeah, this totally suits my particular style and what I like visually. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and what was I going to say? I guess see you next time.